I'm not gonna leave unless they want me to.
No. No, we don't.
All right, Jerry, go ahead and stand up.
Let
You're
him
under arrest.
stay. Come on, come on.
I've given you a lawful order to stand up, okay? You're making this worse than it needs to be.
Let me introduce you to Jerry. Jerry is a lifelong resident of Marshall, Michigan. Marshall, Michigan is close to Battle Creek, close to Detroit, close to Lansing. Marshall, Michigan is a small, tiny little town of about 6,800 residents. It is farm country. These people that live in Marshall pretty much have probably lived there their entire lives. Jerry is, I'd say late 70s. I know for sure he's in his 70s. I'd say late 70s. Big time farm boy. How did Jerry get in this predicament? Here he is in a predicament. Oh, poor guy. Jerry is at a town meeting just like a lot of other residents of Marshall. And at this town meeting, I guess they thought it was a good idea to have the sheriff there, a few of them, sheriffs at this town meeting. And why is that? Because Ford has decided to bring in the EV battery company, right? The mega EV battery company.
It's a China-based battery manufacturer.
Okay.
So Ford got together with China,
So Ford got together with China and decided that they're going to,
and it's China.
oh, this China. So they take this little farm country, right? And because they have such great farmland, we're just going to plow down 3,000 acres and we're going to build this battery plant.
Well, don't forget the governor of Michigan. What's her name?
Whitmer?
Gretchen.
Gretchen. Gretchen. Oh, what is it? It's a witch.
That sounds like a donkey.
I did. Well, the witch.
Anyway, she's the one that spearheaded the deal with Ford and the China company.
Right. Well, I really wasn't thinking I was going to tap into the political part of all of this. What I wanted to do was because Jerry is a talker and he likes to talk. And this town meeting was one of the first meetings that they had when the residents found out that they were being lied to. And gossip as it is gets around town, and they have this meeting about, they're just finding out about Ford bringing in this big company. And they are not happy at all, and I can't say that I blame them. Well, Jerry, since he is pretty prominent in the community, well, upstanding man, he is talking out of turn. Oh, no.
I'm CEO of Maida.
Yeah.
Hey, you've all got a chance to talk. We're going to let him talk.
He actually
Shoot.
blackballed me.
You want to leave?
Yes. Go ahead.
All right, just a
He
minute.
blackballed me.
You're leaving, Jerry.
Go ahead.
Hey, is he saying blackballing you? This is what he's saying, blackballing you. Yeah. But I'm just was slightly distracted with the purple mohawk.
I'll shut up.
You've been asked
You
to
guys
leave.
want
It's
me
time
to
to
go?
leave.
No.
I'm not going. I'm gonna shut up.
Okay, you've been asked to leave.
I'm not
You've
going.
interrupted several times and I've observed you do that, okay?
I'm
It's
not
time for you to
going.
leave.
I'm resting.
You're what?
I'm resting.
You resting?
You're going to make this a lot worse than it is. So they're asking him to leave. So Jerry obviously has interrupted or talked out of turn. And now the sheriff, who's at a town meeting of 7,000 people, has asked Jerry to leave. And he says, I'll shut up, but I'm not leaving. I'm resting. And I'm sure he needs to rest.
No,
right?
I'm asking you to leave. You're gonna make this a lot worse than it needs to be.
Let him stay.
Jerry,
He'll be
come on.
fine. Let him stay. Come on. Let him stay.
Let him
Let him stay.
No.
Let him
Right.
stay. He can
No,
stay.
you've been
Let him
interrupting,
stay.
and we're going to keep a civil meeting.
Right, I'm gonna shut up.
Okay, you need to leave, Jerry.
I think it should be a majority vote there, right? Everybody's saying, let him stay, let him stay, let him stay. Come on. Just let Larry, just let Jerry stay, will you?
I'm not gonna leave unless they want me to.
No. No, we don't.
All right, Jerry, go ahead and stand up.
Let
You're
him
under
stay.
arrest.
Come on, come on.
Let's go, Jerry. You're gonna add more charges to this. Let's go.
This is an old man, wait a minute. I just
Jerry.
got out of the-
He says, I'm just an old man. Okay, so he's arresting him now. Stand up, you're under arrest. How can he even do that? I'm serious. Like, he doesn't want to leave. He said he'd shut up. They won't, everybody's telling him, just let him stay. And then he's like, stand up, you're under arrest. Don't make me add more charges. What other charges? And first of all, what was the first charge in the first place? For not standing up? For not leaving?
Okay, stand up. You're making this worse than it needs to be.
Oh. Wait a minute.
We're gonna grab all your stuff, don't worry.
He said it'd be quiet.
I'm gonna be quiet. Damn it.
Jerry, stop.
I won't
You're
listen.
making this worse than it needs to
I'll
be.
shut up.
Is
He
he
said
free
it'd be
to
quiet, is
stay?
that okay? Give him one chance.
Let him stay. Give him one more
Can you send
Let
the
him
individual
stay.
unit to the Marshall Township Hall, please?
I love that now he's calling his backup people. Everybody's like, give him one more chance, let him stay. Come on, man, he's an old guy. He's upset about this EV battery plant coming. He has a right to be upset about it. Just, either that, but now you're going to make it worse. He's not even doing anything, really. I mean, he doesn't want to go. And you're going to make it worse than it already is. Like, this cop is going to have a hard time with an old man.
Jerry, you're making this worse than it needs to be, okay?
You're
I've given you a lawful order to stand up, okay? You're making this worse than it needs to be.
He keeps saying that. You're going to make it worse. You're making it worse than it used to be. And what is this lawful order to stand up? What the fuck? What is that? And you know anything about that? I know, I should look it up. I'm sure DirectE will know something about that. I'm giving you a lawful order to stand up. I mean, so we're just supposed to do everything we're told by these guys, huh? I mean,
Yes, it's a lawful order.
so you have to stand up now.
Your boss told me one day, we lose more rates up here than any place going.
Okay, Jerry, we're not gonna play your games anymore.
Jerry.
Stop resisting.
I love that. You know what your boss told me one day? So obviously he must know this guy, I'm guessing, and he knows his boss. You gotta love that, though. He's gonna keep going with that. I think the mob is fun, though, when they're like all like wanting to give him another chance, and so he uses the boss's thing, and now the handcuffs are out. We're gonna cuff this man.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
This is the first time I've ever done this.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Stand up, Jerry.
You're afraid
Stand
to-
up. Okay, you're actively resisting. Stand up and put your hands behind your back. Okay?
Oh, wow. I mean, that was a little dramatic, right? I mean, it wasn't like he was being tased unnecessarily. but that was a little aggressive for an old man, don't you think? I mean, come on. He's like pulling him off the seat. He keeps saying he has a bad shoulder, and they're actually cuffing him. And he's resisting arrest. He didn't resist anything, in my opinion. I mean, he just kind of wiggled a little bit. I mean, but he needed to say that, right? I think he needed to say that. If he said you're resisting arrest, now he's got a charge. Now he's got something he can put on the guy, right?
Stop resisting.
My shoulder's bad.
Okay,
God damn it.
stop resisting.
My shoulder,
Okay.
you screw this shoulder up.
Okay, stop
Your
resisting.
nose is gonna pop.
Okay, stop.
Jerry.
He keeps on my shoulder's bad. You screw the shoulder up and your nose is going to pop. There's another. Now that he got more on him, didn't he? Threatening now. That was a physical threat to a police officer. Oh, no, he's not a police officer. To the sheriff. Oh, no. Yeah, that was pretty aggressive on his part. His nose was going to pop.
Jerry.
Resisting.
Let the
I'm
shoulder,
gonna put another
your
handcuff
shoulder
on
is
you.
so tender there.
Okay, stop resisting.
You can
I have
sue him
told you
later.
several times.
God damn it.
Stop
Don't-
resisting.
My shoulder's bad.
Front. Stop resisting.
My shoulder's bad.
Okay.
God damn it. You know how long it took me to get that thing done? It took 7 months one time.
Okay. Stop resisting, Jerry. This is very simple.
I'm ready to
Pull
walk.
your hands
Don't hurt
away,
his feelings.
okay?
Don't hurt his feelings.
Stop resisting.
Put him in the front.
Put it in the
Stop.
front, don't let him-
Jerry, stop resisting.
Why can't you
Put
do
your
it in
hands
front?
behind your back. You're under arrest.
Why don't-
For what? For what? He's not resisting. I mean, it's very clear he's not resisting. He just has a bad shoulder, and the guy isn't in respecting that. He wants to pull his arm back and hurt his arm. And now you're under arrest. Why did he get arrested to begin with? For not standing up? When he was told to stand up?
We're not shutting up when he was told to shut up.
Okay, so what happened to, I mean, that's really pretty stupid. And to go to this extreme, right? I mean, for him talking out of turn.
Ouch!
Jerry.
Stop, Jerry.
This is just gross. Shame on you, Marshall.
This is crap.
This is crap. It is crap. I mean, God, I don't know. I don't even know what to say on this. It's just so absolutely unnecessary for this sheriff to go to this extreme, to cuff him behind his back when his shoulder, I mean, you heard him howl in pain, and I mean, you know, getting your arm pulled back, that's painful. And then everybody is just like in disgust, I think. But nobody's doing anything.
Well, they don't want to get arrested.
They'll get arrested too, right? Now, so interfering with something that's not even, shouldn't even be happening. So interfering with an arrest when they have really no reason to arrest the guy, it would have, if they really wanted to, they could have just escorted him outside, you know, but
Ask the
Where's your
board-
boss?
ask the board to reverse
This is
it.
fascism,
The board's got to say.
corporate fascism.
Board doesn't say, and you're
You well, this happened, David?
Jerry,
We asked you to be quiet.
Jerry,
Yeah, but
Jerry.
you-
How many
Jerry.
I'll get it.
Yeah,
we asked you to be quiet. Did you hear the guy back there on the thing? So now the other guy says corporate fascism. So what we have in their mind, I believe, is because the whole meeting is about Ford coming in with their EV battery factory, and it's all about money and corporate. And they're so close to Detroit, where they're going to pull in all this money by the airport, the big, you know, airport in Detroit. But these small little people, you know, of 7,000, they just don't want this shit there. I mean, the Kalamazoo River runs right through there as well, and I do believe a lot of talk has been about pollution.
Is this yours too?
You can sue them later.
That's his
there's
jacket.
my
That's his jacket, but he can't have it on.
It's a First Amendment violation.
Damn it.
It's a First Amendment violation, which it is. First Amendment violation, and that's probably why I'm guessing the guy recording this, probably filming this, is the one that just said that.
Could be, yeah.
You know, so it's First Amendment, freedom of speech, being able to talk. And even if he was talking out of turn, this could have been handled totally different. He didn't need to get arrested. He didn't need to get handcuffed. But this is the way our world is going. It's shutting us down, stopping us from having a voice, stopping us from talking. And you cross that line, and this is what they do. They will arrest you.
Say,
Yeah, First
He's hurt.
Amendment
Okay,
violation.
stop resisting. I can get an entire club in there. All right, we're gonna walk to the car. Come on, Jerry. Jerry, we're gonna go this way. Stop,
Jerry, go.
Jerry.
Can he have a cell phone?
This is
Yep,
what you
I'll grab
want,
it in a second.
Richard, yeah. Shake my hand.
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America. This is what it's coming down to. Big money is taking over, and I think they've been taking over, but it really seems that it's getting to be more and more to, you know, the extreme. And the little people really have no voice.
Schultz, slowly but surely, they're doing everything they can to erode our Constitution, our constitutional rights, which are birthrights. They're not man-made, they're birthrights, right by being born here on this planet. I think all human beings have those rights, but the governments of not only this country but other countries dictate basically what you can and what you can't do. Even when you think you're free, you think you have freedom in the United States, you are sorely disillusioned.
Yep.
Sorry, Jerry.
We're all for you, Jerry.
That
Where's your boss?
corrupt and disgusting.
He encouraged me to do this.
I can get you a supervisor, Jerry.
Well, where's
Right.
your boss?
Jim, do you want to speak?
No, that's all right.
Okay.
You can always sue him, Jerry. Yeah, I wonder how that went. I haven't had any updates on this. Actually, a friend of mine lives in Marshall, and she's really close to where this factory, right now, from what I've been told, has been put on hold. So, but they've already gone through and destroyed a whole lot of trees, beautiful trees, just blew them all down and devastated that land to build this building. But just sticking with this here, this did not need to happen to Jerry. And maybe they're trying to make an example. Anybody that steps out of line, anybody speaks out against it, this will happen to you as well. And that's probably why nobody said anything that, you know, we'll be praying for you, Jerry, or we love you, Jerry, we'll be thinking about you, Jerry. And you can always sue. So he's got that, if he ever did it. I doubt it. Anyway, thank you to my friend Julie in Marshall, Michigan, who is fighting crazy, doing everything she can, protests, petitions, whatever, to stop this. And from what I heard, it is on hold right now, and I don't know what's going to happen. I do know probably they're not getting the kind of attention they really should be getting for something like this, and it's probably because it is a small town of 7,000 people, and nobody gives a shit about these 7,000 people. All they care about is corporate money, money, money. That's what it is. It's all about money. But good for Jerry. All right, I'm all about Jerry. Stand up, Jerry. Say what you got to say. Now get back out on that tractor and go plow some land, because it ain't over yet.